here comes I would say, one of the trickiest sections in sim racing. Hello and welcome back to another track guide. I'm Arvid Silver, and today we are going around Mount Panorama. And as you can see, at the start of here, we are getting right into it. As you can see at the start here, it's not a very long start-finish straight. So when driving here, you would like, and it's quite narrow, so you have to be quite cautious when racing. But then here we're coming up to turn 1, and as you can see, it's a 90-degree left-hander. But the thing is, when you're going at speed, sometimes, or for me, it's quite hard for me to know when to brake. So you have to try and find that braking marker you have to try and find it, because it's very important, because right after is this long straight, which, as I said, is quite long and is quite bumpy, as you can see with my car. So you want to have good amount of speed, and you want to have good amount of control of your car. And then we come up to turn 2, which is a uphill right-hander, which means because it's uphill you can brake a bit later, but you don't want to brake too late because you'll crash into the walls on the left. And when racing, as I said before, you want to be really cautious. And then here, you might believe that you can take this flat out, but you have to think that you have to turn, and here is a quite tight sort of hairpin to the left. So you want to, and it's banked, as you can see, so you want to try and let off the gas a little bit before this corner, and then you want to brake. But remember, braking in a straight line, especially in ACC, because otherwise you can lose the car quite easily. You want to just keep here, try and go as close to the walls as possible without losing your car. And then you just have to learn the sequence, because it's quite a elevation circuit where it goes up and down quite a lot, and I don't mean bumps. Here also you can get caught out and go into the gravel. We want to keep going through here, and then I believe we can brake here, because here comes one of the trickiest sections in sim racing to nail, because as you may see through here, it's downhill. And the thing with this downhill is, as you can see, it's quite twisty, and at least if you miss your braking marker, you will be able to save it. But for here, you want to hit every apex, but you don't want to have too much speed, because that means you can lose your car. And yeah, you want to keep real tight, and then through here, you want to really kiss the curb or the apex like that, because you can really, and then you just want to kiss all of these others. And then through here, you want to be quite neat, and then you want to brake in a straight, because here you come onto a downhill banked left-hander, which leads onto the main straight, which is quite the important main straight, because this one is really long, and as you can see, it's quite hilly too. So you want to just try and keep straight, and as you maybe can hear, it's quite high. Then you want to brake, but you don't want to brake too late. You don't want to brake too little, so you go over, and you don't want to brake too much, so other people can brake later than you and just overtake you. But then you want to try and keep to here, to the right, and then you want to keep going here. And then for this corner, you can also brake quite late, because you have brake before, and then you come onto the main straight, or the start-finish straight. Now you're done. Now I've done my hot lap, no, my recce lap. Now it's time for the hot lap. done with this circuit. So, what was the actual special thing about this circuit? Well, in my opinion, this is quite a nice circuit and quite tricky. And if you have seen my other videos, which you can press on the playlists on my channel, you will see I like quite quick and circuits which are quite twisty and hard to master, which this one definitely is. So I'm gonna give this one a 8.5 out of 10 because it's quite nice. If you have any circuits you want to suggest, put them in the comments. If you have any cars or any video ideas you want me to do, comment them down below. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button for more content, and hit the like button if you liked this circuit guide. But until the next one, I've been Racing Legend, you've been my amazing viewers. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.